Hello there, my Toronto Temple fans. Well, the Toronto Temple lost again to the same team that beat them last time. This time they lost 104 to 72. Now I'm going to take you to the highlights of this game.
And it's packed to the brim. Tip going to Toronto. Comes in with a 10-17 overall record. Minnesota Lynx 23-6. They won the Tuesday matchup 100-93, and around it falls for Conde. Points Tuesday against Minnesota, also her first double-double of the season. Howard backdoor cut, McBride lays it in.
Hey, back-to-back actions, very, very similar, right?
Sabrina Ionescu with the Liberty, and of course Diana Taurasi in Phoenix. Oh, look at that, catch and finish. Conde, the Anya money pass, and Feg Bentley with the finish. Albon whips it over to Conde. Asking for that Feg Bentley screen.
Yes.
Oh, look at that, Feg Bentley.
That's
The two
really
of them
good.
connect. Sabali did go through some shoot around. We'll see if she'll get some time here tonight. Pull up there from Mabry for two, her first two.
And then when you look at the skill set and the intelligence of Olivia Miles, I think it's been relatively seamless for Fee to come back. But you look at what Toronto's doing, Lisa, I just love it in full color. And that's what I got to experience last summer. It's what Cheryl Reeve is experiencing. We were talking about that before the game. It is remarkable, this young woman's ability to understand.
Cheryl Reeve, you know, JD had talked about the word generational. She called her a generational passer. Marina Mabry leaning in. More points in the paint too, by the way. Draft pick, 6th overall here this year. And the national champion out of UCLA. Oh, look at that. No, look her to Yushkaida.
Like, Minnesota's just losing people. Like, wide open, underneath the basket for a layup.
Williams dumps it off to Miles. Count the bucket. And more free. Miles decides to reverse it. Collier back to McBride. Launches a three. It's money. The sideline floor and the bench too, because she'll have to sit down with the two personals. Williams from mid-range. She's the mid-range maestro and gets another. Shot clock still in play. Miles going right at the rookie. That's rookie on rookie for two. Yushkaida, a deep one off the glass. The bank at Scotiabank. The Lynx have played not up to their standards, but they've taken 7 more shot attempts, 2 fewer made field goals. Look at this, the transition continues to go for the tempo, setting the tempo. Backdoor cut, and the lay-in to Lair was huge, 12 points.
If it's not your matchup, it doesn't matter. There's an assault on the rim. You better get somebody there to match up, or Toronto's going to be shooting layups all night.
Right, just got to find the body. Yushkaida, good, strong, physical take. And Yushkaida, the first in double figures. She's got 11. A 28-year-old rookie. And the corner shot, Juhas. Juhas again gets a look, that time from the left slot. Chases down her own miss. Miles will penetrate and step through move for two.
She was a starter when Nafisa Collier was out for 27 games, and I thought not just played her role, but had an impact on winning for the Lynx.
Boy, time and time again, Toronto's. McBride was looking for the backdoor. How about Collier with 0 points here so far in this first half. Williams filling it up again from the mid-range.
Okay.
Canadian geography.
I was just wondering. I didn't know that Saskatchewan.
This was not on my research list, Kara. Okay. 3-pointer from McBride. So the 3-point contest, there's a cutting Collier. And just like that, those are her first points.
In regards to this team, but consistency and the energy tonight has been positive. The building is reacting, and there's a big free to signify that. Has
got the last 7 points, by the way, for Toronto. That's a tough pass to try to make. Lynx. And it's Howard with the finish.
More plays off of the ball because how much of attention that she gets on the ball.
Collier, three-pointer on the way, knocks it down. And now, since June 19th. Williams pulls up again. Courtney Williams
on the roster to kind of counterbalance her scoring ability. Well, there's someone else on the roster, they're just not healthy.
Right, exactly. Off balance, Collier. Yeah, that's the biggest question. This team has been documented playing shorthanded. Sabali getting in some good minutes though tonight. McBride gives it right back to Collier. She's found a rhythm.
Off of 2 feet, off of 1 foot, the fade, and so she can kind of get the shot that she wants to take. And Fee's been like that since she was young. I mean, she's always been a player that...
All her points coming in the second quarter in about 3+ minutes here of work. Collier looking to add to it. She's on a heater.
Were you just saying she was scoreless? Was that you?
From 0 points to 12 points.
Okay, all right.
Just like that.
I didn't know. I thought I heard somebody say that.
That would be me. Total for 3. April over to Sabali for 3. Corner shot, corner make. 18,000+ strong here tonight. Howard with the miss, taps it to herself. She'll get about 3 offensive rebounds. Courtney Williams pays it off with the pass to Howard.
In the post where they could have gotten it to her. She's also missed some uncharacteristic shots. I mean, she had one with Alamon guarding her in the size advantage, but you know, Minnesota just is a machine, and there's the timeout
of the second quarter. Trying to force the pass, Sabali gets the return turnover. And taking it all the way, the contact counted, body bucket and 1. Miles penetrating, still can't get it. How about that? Looky what I found, Natasha Howard, a potential 3-point play.
On the free throw line and the passion as they're in transition once again. It really reminds me of what she told us, all 3 of us at shoot around today. How she's playing with a joy right now, how she understands the moment, and she really respects where she's at in her career.
With Miles, and I think there's something to that joy coinciding with someone at the point guard position that can really put you in positions to be at your best.
McBride steps in the passing lane, and she's got a clear path to the bucket.
In the first half, gave up 41 points. They've given up 4 points total here in the first 5 minutes.
Now Williams, yeah, they got a Mabry, 3-pointer. She gets it.
To make every cut hard, you just have to make them work for shots, because the top offensive players in this league, they're too good if you're not kind of attached.
Around and around the rim it went. Williams sneaking her way for another mid-range jumper. Uhas.
Oh, man.
Nothing but net. Oh, you knew that one was coming. A Brondello timeout.
Where they need to improve. At the same time, they've won 8 in a row, and they're the best team in the WNBA. So, like, to me, what that says is, like, yes, we have to still work to improve. Yes, we have to continue to get better as Nurse hits the 3. Well, that's the focus of Minnesota. And you think of the Lynx organization since Cheryl's be there, as Dorka hits another 3. I mean, she shot it really well tonight. No. What? Have you ever met anyone that wanted to be good at boxing? I'm confused. You know people that wanted to be good at boxing out? You do? Okay, that play.
For the third quarter? You don't think that was a good defensive moment for that?
I don't know that the third quarter would be on the highlight tape for the defensive moment. In the half, I thought they played a solid first half, but the way they came out just kind of showed the separation between what a championship contending team looks like right now in this league and
Miles, 17 out. Post touch, Collier rips through. I feel like there's some people that are pushing against it because she's a rookie.
Oh, well, that's terrible.
That's I think so too.
Yeah.
And on cue.
And all those things. The game is in a much different place than it was, 18 years ago if we're talking about 2008. And there's a lot more switching that happens in today's game than did when I played. So teams will 1 through 5.
Hamzova. And an open look. Dallaire, three-pointer, shooting 50%. By the way, it was a transition take foul, if you're wondering what that free throw was for the Lynx coming out of the break. Kiki Rice, a contested three, but she pours it in. Topping them offensively is the Fever during that stretch. What a move! Hamzova. Well, after the first quarter, the Minnesota Lynx took control of this game. They now have won 9 straight, 104-72. The final, those 9 straight, tied for the longest in the WNBA this season. Golden State got there as well earlier this year.
Congratulations to the game. I'll be back with Toronto Blue Jays highlights later on tonight. Have a good one. Bye for now. This is Johnny Watts for WNBA Basketball Highlights. Bye for now.